Houston Texans and NRG Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked up by Jarvis Burnley.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go. Shotgun snap for Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On third down, they go with Spears. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come fourth down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up first and goal.
Here's Spears. And he'll take this one in. Jay Spears. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown on the year. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. An even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. There he goes, inside the 30. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
23-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18, that's it.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Will Spotter's big tight end, that's Dalton Schultz. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, Michael, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He'll work forward for a couple. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee, and even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's hard. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 62 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Texans 10.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Throw on the run is complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the first quarter.
And he searches forward for a gain of about 5. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. On play action, it's Ward. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up to face third and 5.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he will score! Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans.
Joey Slye lining up for the...
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, he does the rest.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Draw play. Here comes Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Tennessee. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. And he's in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slye now for the point out. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Texans 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Damian Pierce. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. The Titans have got it. Oh, big hole left side. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Titans. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, His confidence is not far behind, and I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right. 118. What's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
Their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. One of the tight ends motions right. On the ground, this is Terrell Mullins. And he's going to have a 1st down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now.
Now it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
This is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Big Sheldon Rankin. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Stroud gives it to Pierce. Past midfield to the 45. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And that'll set up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Here comes Smith on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That's complete. It's takedown. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Stroud going to tuck this one on his own read. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A run here with Nixon. He brings it down to the 5-yard line. But now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
All right. 118. What's that?
On play action. Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Texans 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Ward. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, Eddie.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down for Houston.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bit on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Oh, Eddie. 18. What's that?
And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, Eddie. 18.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
18. What's that?
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense To stay disciplined, it's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
18, what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. And I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
Here we go, here we go.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll motion a tight end right.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready, ready.
Now a give on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now a toss play, running left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Now a handoff to Pollard. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Go! Panther 60, Panther, go!
Again, it's Pollard. Pollard, first down, and more. And he's into the end zone. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
Texans 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
On the quick, right? 19, what's that?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they want just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10.
Oh, hey. Swap. Another swap.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That is hard running. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, hey. 18. That's it.
Throwing is Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Good running inside the 25. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards. From the 1-yard line. 1st down and goal.
18. That's it.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans cut into the lead a little bit.
Texans 24. Matthew Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Chindike. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go, Nep.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Once again, it's Spears. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Third and 9.
Get it.
Throwing is Ward. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
A run up the middle, Spears. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Room to run past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one